expect things to go a certain way when it doesn't, and then I consider as bad, not good. When it goes my way, and I thought, oh, that's going really well. And so that's what that came to me. And then this morning I was reflecting on something. I can't remember what happened exactly before that, but more probably from the word bad that I think stemmed from the bad. And I thought of, last night I had another episode of having the rage, and I hadn't had that for a long time. Remember, we chatted about this a long time ago, and I had the same thing. It's exact the same thing. Triggered. My son woke up and half awake. He's like, Mom, it's like, he's not awake. He's not reasonable. He's actually getting a lot more reasonable. And then going again, want to do this, don't want to do this, and whatever you say, it's like he's not listening and not whatever. And then I was like, and then to a point, and I feel like I went back to I just kind of like, it's kind of wanted to explode, that thing. So I decided I'm going to lay on my bed, and then I put my hand on my heart, and I could feel my heart was pounding. And then I was like, why does all these thoughts coming in? And then why do all these thoughts? And then I kind of watching my thoughts and wanted to do this, wanted to do that. And I was just watching it, and it was just, but I could feel that intensity. I said, where's all this energy come from? And it was just, interesting. It's kind of back to where we were talking about this. And then that went away. And then I just like, it's kind of like a wave, like in the ocean, a wave surges and then it goes away. And I come down and I thought, why did I have the thoughts that passed this morning when you said that? And somehow it came back to me, and a thought came to me. It's very philosophical, actually. I think I start to ponder, because I thought I consider myself in general very kind and loving, very, very gentle. And I think especially now I actually genuinely love people, and I see people, like I see myself in people when people have moments, and when people, sometimes when I see people, why do you do that? But then I see myself, I am like that. So I see myself in people. And then while I was reflecting your word sad or bad and my rage, and I thought, interesting, could there be actually a devil in us? Could there be? Because I guess in church or in religious sense, there's a devil, or there's a demon and something bad, Satan, trying to seduce us to do something terrible. And I thought, could it be? And then could it be angel within us? So, angel asks us to do wonderful things, the good things. And then devil and the evil asks us to do the bad things. And then I thought, well, there's more, because I do anything in between as well, because I do the things that's good and happy and positive. And I do things like the rage, and I feel like I wanted to do something bad and terrible, things that I don't like. And then I also have times, and I judge people, and there's a time I do kind things, and there's times I go, nothing, I'm just happy with whatever. So it's not just extreme, but also everything in between. Then I thought, everybody is the same, because whatever we see people, like I see you now, you're describing, I see you, what you describe in the event, and feel frustrated, feel maybe a bit sad, worried. And then I've seen you from the other side, and you've been very calm, very zenned out, and very peaceful, and very resourceful, and knowing everything can happen, everything is possible. So, and then just within you, and then there's all the other people when they do different things. And then I see them, like there's one person who maybe very materialistic. I look, oh yeah, obviously I see myself like that too. And then somebody I absolutely admire, who's just so beautiful and so wonderful in a way. And then I say, oh, I'm in that way as well. And so all of them, and I say, I am like everybody else. I still haven't figured out what this is going to evolve into, but it just like I see myself in others and I see things. It's beyond good or bad, right or wrong.
Let your light shine. Help others find their way out of the darkness. Extraordinarily inspiring stories from ordinary people like you and I. I believe we are all extraordinary, yet we're all ordinary. Let your light shine.